What's up, everybody? It's Kenya. Welcome to Outer Space. More importantly, welcome to Monday. Welcome to traffic. Yes, I am up real nice and early. I'm up at the crack of early for me because I have an interview and I'm so excited. I told myself last year when I left my job that I would only go back to work if it was an opportunity that would help me to advance my public speaking career and my stuff with Empty Space. I wasn't going to settle for any job that, really wouldn't do that. And I've been very disciplined about that. And I'm so excited that doors are starting to open for me that I actually want to walk through. And so in light of that, and in light of some recent events, I have something that I want to share with you this week. And I do want to address something. I'm going to put you here while I'm at a stop. I want to address something. I recognize that this is my Month of Monday series, and I don't always do my videos on Mondays. And I want to tell you what that's about. I tend to be a very organic person, especially when it comes to this work that I do. And if I don't have anything to say, then I do not pressure myself to make it a video just because it's Monday. I think it's more important that I give you something substantive than I give you something just because it's Monday. Now, I know that moving forward, consistency is important, and I am mindful of that. If there is a Monday that I don't post a video up, there's 15 videos that I've done before this one that you can just take a look at, peruse, and kind of get caught up if you haven't seen them all. I can't really apologize for it because I'm not sure that I am going to do it any differently. I don't believe in apologizing for things that you have no intention on changing, but I will do the best I can to get them up as close to Monday as possible, even if I have to record them early. So that's that. Just in case anyone was wondering, I know that there's only a few people that really watch the videos anyway, but I still just want to let you know I appreciate your time and I appreciate you checking on me on Mondays, and know that I am doing the best I can with that, okay? Mr. Sun is making a cameo appearance today in the video, as you can notice. But okay, let me get into this. I don't want to be on here very long. So in light of me going to this interview today, and in light of a conversation that I had last night, I had something I wanted to talk about. And I wanted to talk about wants versus needs, and allowing yourself to want what you really want versus only allowing yourself to want what you think you can have. So as you know, I spent the last week in the room with some of the most dynamic people I've met in my days on this planet. Last Sunday I was at the American Family Insurance Protect Your Dream series, and then after that I was at the Thought Leaders Conference, and then on last Friday I was at TEDx Peachtree, which was just the culmination of all three of those events, and what they did for me mentally is just amazing. And what I was able to kind of walk away from is there's a difference between dreaming and wishing, all right? Dreaming and wishing. When we are dreaming about something, it's dreams. Think about your dreams. Your dreams are like so surreal, right? How many times have you had a dream that you were like walking on water, and that you were eating glass, and that you were, time stood still? It's just this very fantastic world your dream world is, right? But when you're wishing, a lot of times your wishes are based on things you've already seen, or things you've already experienced, or things that people around you have experienced. And what I'm learning is that in order for you to really have what you want in this world, you have to allow yourself to dream. You have to allow yourself to think beyond what it is that you've ever seen for your life and what it is you've ever seen for the people's lives around you. Because the things that you want, they may not exist, but it doesn't mean that they can't exist. 20 years ago, there was no such thing as a cell phone. I can't even conceptualize that. Maybe 25 years ago. I can't even conceptualize life without a cell phone, but I know that there was a time when there wasn't one. So someone had to have a vision for something that had yet to be seen, right? And so when you're thinking about your life and thinking about the things that you want, you have to be able to put yourself in a space of wanting what it is that you really want versus wanting what you think you can have. And I fall victim to that all the time. I am a victim of wanting only what I think I can have. I take all the different things that I have in my life, I add them up, I multiply them by 31 years, and I decide this is what Kenya's allowed to have, right? And it really is very stifling to be that way, because there's a spirit in me, there's an energy in me that's like, no, I know no one else has done this, but I can do this, or I have vision for this. But because we sometimes get so bogged down by life and some of our responsibilities, it gets hard for us to like actually accept the fact that we can actually have what we want. But I feel like dreaming is really the first step. Dreaming is first step. Free dreaming is the first step for you actually getting and living the life that you want to live. And so this week, I want you to, when you're thinking about what you really want out of life, what do you really want out of a relationship? What do you really want out of an employment situation? What do you really want for your body? What do you really want for, for everything in your life, every category? I want you to stop thinking about what you need. I want you to stop thinking about your story. I want you to stop thinking about your family story. And I want you to really allow yourself to want what you want. And write it down and just be free. And when you do it, try not to have resistance. Try not to look at it and say, girl, please, you can't do that. Try to just really, really want what you want and write that down and get in the feeling place of it. Just to give yourself permission, right? Because if you can't give yourself permission to want the things that you want, then you're almost always offering an energy of resistance when those things come into your experience, okay? And I'm going to take my own advice. I'm going to allow myself to want what I want. And next week's video, I'm going to tell you what those 3 things are. So that's my promise to you, that I'll tell you what those 3 things are that I want in every area of my life. In the meantime, in between time, guys, don't forget I've got t-shirts and I've got books on sale at www.kenyajackson.com. Books are $16.95. T-shirts are $10. The Note to Self project, which is my newest project, I'm so excited. I have a meeting about that on Wednesday. I haven't unveiled it because it's a self-help project, literally, and so it isn't just a book, and it's going to take a little bit of design work for me to get you a physical product, because it doesn't exist yet, and I'm allowing myself to want that anyway. So it'll be out in 2014, but you can look at the Notes to Self on my Instagram page, which is at Silence Be Seen, and that's SILENCEBESEEN on Instagram if you want to read them in their little yellow notebook pages. That's how you know that it's a note to self. So until next week, man, post your comments, give yourself permission to what you want, and talk back to me. All right? See you next week. Bye.